Oh, it's the kids that died. Nice. Woo!
God.
Woo! Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to some more Monster episode 70. Unfortunately, episode 69 did not provide us with any boobage. However, the show must go on. We are very close to the end. We are getting very, very close to the end. There's only a couple of episodes to go. I will say, it does not really feel like we're nearing the end, but we are. Now, previously, on episode 69, nice, we learned that Johan might be looking to commit the perfect sewer slide. Now, don't really know what that means exactly, but I would assume his idea of a perfect sewer slide is taking a bunch of people with him for some reason. Personally, when I think of the perfect sewer slide, I'm thinking like, I don't know, dying of eating too many cheeseburgers, or dying of drinking too much soda or something, or dying of, you know, suffocation from your face being smothered in big boobies or something. Dying by sacrificing yourself for the greater good of all people everywhere and going out as a hero or something. You know, the sewer slides that I think of are kind of like that, but I mean, I don't really see how the perfect sewer slide involves killing people, but I suppose we shall see. In any case, let's just get right into episode 70 and see how it goes. This again, I've said this 2 episodes in a row now. Scum of the earth.
So don't try to come out of the garbage can again.
We're so cool. We're like hurting other people. We're definitely not psychopaths. I'm telling you, if it's what? Huh? Where? Huh? Who? When? Huh? When did that? Huh? When did this happen? How did he? What? Maybe they're gonna show us a flashback or something. But you know, I've said this before and I'll say it again. Those kids will grow up to be psychopaths. 100%. When I was a kid, I never hurt anybody. I hated physical violence of any kind. I never got into any kind of fights. There was one time when I almost got into a fight. And that was because a kid from an upper class got into a fight with my classmate, my friend. They got separated, and then, because I was there as well, you know, they got separated, and then the upperclassman, I guess, was kind of a fucking asshole, right? And he was known as a very kind of a bad kid, right? And he was fucking with us, right? And so when class ended that day, we exited the school building. And everyone's going home, right? My friend and I, you know, walking. We're going one way, and then I see the same guy. He obviously recognizes me, and I recognize him because, you know, he knew me as the guy, the friend of the guy who he was getting into a fight with, right? And so he and his one friend was going that way, and me and my friend were going this way. And then he looked at me, and I looked at him, and we made eye contact, essentially. And then I flipped him off. Because, like, he was a fucking asshole, right? I flipped him off, and then, you know, I turned around, and we kept walking. We started walking the other way. And then he came and pushed me from behind. I almost fell over, but obviously, you know, I caught myself, and then I pushed him back, right? And then we were about to start a fight, but everyone else was like, dude, no, we're not gonna fight here. Like, what the fuck, man? Right? Because this was like right in front of the school, basically, and it was like, you know, but like straight up, I flipped him off. Dude immediately came to fucking push me. And I pushed him back, and I was ready to throw down, right? At that point, I was like pissed. But I have no problem with self-defense. And I have no problem with, you know, flipping someone off or saying bad things about someone for good reason. But the moment you initiate physical violence or physical contact then I'm like, nope. I'm gonna protect myself. I'm gonna fight back. But straight up, if you inflict physical violence for no good reason, you're just a psychopath. Especially if you're a child. Then you're doubly a psychopath. The town massacre. The town, not the town massage.
Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. If you want a drink here, then pay off your tab first.
Wait, I've got money. Enough for today's drinks.
Listen, I'm not gonna let you buy drinks here with money that you stole from your son.
What did you say?
Just get out of here.
Wait, is this the guy, the kid's father? Jesus. The real question is, how are you so out of your fucking mind that you have no money and then you get money and you immediately try to get a drink? Like, sure, you're an alcoholic, sure, or like a druggie or whatever, right? But like, what money are you using? How are you surviving? Right? Like, what, if you have no money, what are you eating? There's no way that these people are surviving based off of just on drugs, right? Like, I mean, or alcohol. They have to have some sustenance from somewhere, somehow. Apparently they have no money, but the moment they get any money, they just go and spend it on drugs or alcohol. And it's like, my question is like, yeah, but okay, but like, are you buying food as well? But that's not enough money. You're clearly just getting the money and then you're spending it on alcohol, but like, where are you getting food from? That's the real question.
Did it? That drunk's too gutless to shoot anything.
I feel like if I didn't have any money, the first thing I would think of, like, I get money, I'm gonna buy food or something. Because I feel like hunger is...
Hey, Merkel!
Because I feel like hunger is much, much worse than alcohol withdrawal. Or like addiction, like withdrawal symptoms of an addiction. Like, if you have no money, you'd be hungry all the time because you have no food, because you have no money, right? I feel like the hunger would be massively worse and a huge priority over getting your fix for your addiction. But, I mean, I don't know.
Let's call off the search for today, yeah? Hey, Merkel, you there?
I'm here, Bob! Dead body.
Hey! I found Mr. Conrad!
Merkel, where'd you go?
Is he dead now as well? Oh no.
What happened?
You're dead.
This is Lopper. Emergency! Please respond! Someone answer for God's sake!
I kind of understand, but at the same time, I put myself in the shoes of this guy, and if I was in a situation like this where I'm alone and the people I was with just got killed because I was just with them, we separated for 2 minutes, and then I find their body, I am not yelling. Not even a question. I am being as silent as I possibly can because I don't know what's out there, what's killing people, who's killing people. All I know is that I'm still alive, and maybe they don't know that I'm here, or they don't know where I am exactly. The last thing I would be doing is yelling, or just in general being like, I need backup, please, please, right? It's like you're just attracting the killer.
Please respond! Someone answer for God's sake!
Come on, this has got to be Roberto, right?
You look surprised. I think
Yep.
I'd better take that gun of yours.
So what? They just gave guns to pretty much everybody?
Too gutless to shoot anything.
Got that right. Yeah, he's a coward and a drunk.
What's even the point? Why would he even go and kill people? I mean, I don't know. I don't pretend to know how like, someone who's completely mentally ill, how their brain works.
All over town, there are countless corpses.
Jesus.
Like a war zone. My God. Vim, what just happened?
Well, that's the thing, right? They're basically giving out guns and then killing the people, I guess, to make them, I don't know, like, to frame them?
Easy now. You're all
But who
right.
knows? Who
It's
knows?
I
Relax. Now, let go of the gun.
don't remember what happened.
What do you mean?
Did I really shoot them? I mean, they were always bullying me, so I...
Wait. Oh. It's the kids that died. Nice. Woo!
God.
Woo!
Vim, what just happened?
Nice. Nice. Nice.
Easy now.
Nice.
It's me.
Nice. Woo!
I just...
Nice. 3 out of 3.
I don't remember
Nice
what
work, bro.
happened. Did I really shoot them? I mean, they were always bullying me, so I...
Justice. I am justice. See?
You didn't shoot them.
I didn't. Are you sure?
How do you not remember? What are you, fucking dumb?
It's all right.
Dumb kid. Oh my god.
Try to remember what happened. Who did you get this gun from?
Try to stay conscious, Laufer. It's amazing that you made it all the way here with your leg shot like that.
Please, just call the station.
The telephone doesn't work.
My gun, the guy took it from me.
Was he somebody from around here?
No way. I'd never seen this guy before.
I'm surprised they let him go.
We'd better do some first aid on
I guess
that
the
leg.
point is, to like spread the
These
word
are
or something.
your friends, aren't they?
What do you mean by that?
How many of your friends have come here to this town?
Just what are you trying to suggest?
Only that you've scattered quite a few guns around. You even went and forced a gun on this poor innocent boy. You told him all of those things to encourage Vim to feel good about himself. You'll be glad to know he didn't shoot this gun. All the bullets are still in it. I would say Vim took that good advice of yours to heart.
The more I see of this guy, the more I'm thinking this is Franz Bonaparte.
You did the right thing. It's all right, Vim.
Like the more I see of this old guy, like there's no way they would give him so much
There are
screen time
corpses all over town. They're just lying in the street.
for no reason.
How many guns did you give out around here? Huh? How many townspeople did you give out guns to? You don't want to make me any angrier. Now answer me before I break you in half!
All right. He was like our grandson.
Keep talking.
You see, he looked just like our dead grandson. It was uncanny.
Tell me his name. Earlier you were writing to your dead grandson's replacement. You were actually sending him information, isn't that so? You tell me his name.
He's probably coming after
Johann.
me. I'm the one that he's after.
Told you. Fucking knew it, bro. Too
It's
obvious.
true. I would have to agree, Mr. Pope. You mean Mr. Franz Bonaparte.
You know what? You smoke way too much.
It helps with my nerves since I quit drinking.
Suck my ass, kid.
Yeah, I think you should quit
Not literally.
smoking, too.
He's out there all by himself, on a long journey to slay the monster.
Ava, is he gonna come back?
Now the latest news on the flood-damaged areas.
Notice how they're really like they're really pushing the idea that Tenma might not come back or likely is not going to come back. If you think about it in the sense that shows usually try to subvert your expectations. So usually if they insinuate something is going to happen, they're usually going to make the opposite happen as a twist.
Shut down in several areas.
Which is why I'm thinking that maybe even though they're kind of setting up this potential situation where Tenma's not going to come back, they might just turn that around and then Johan like solves everything for everybody, and then Tenma and Nina and everyone lives happily ever after, and then it's going to be boring, in my opinion.
This is an email that came 3 days ago. Its content might be disturbing to you, but Dr. Gillen and I decided you should read it if you feel you're up to it, Nina.
I want to see it. To Nina. I'll be waiting for you in Ruhenheim. Johan.
So you think it's from him as well?
Earlier, you were describing what you felt Johan was attempting to do right now. You called it a perfect suicide.
You know, I was wondering what they're going to do now with Tenma and you know, Lunge and Grimmer, everyone's in Ruhenheim, but like Nina and Ava and them, they're not. Like, what are they gonna do if the final confrontation is going to be in that town? What are these central characters like Nina? Like, what are they doing not being involved in that? Usually, whenever a climax of a show happens, all the important characters are there, right? So I was wondering, like, how are they gonna get there? When are they going to go there? Are they going to go there in the first place?
You thought many innocent people might wind up being killed too.
Ruhenheim. There is a village with that name in the south part of Germany. There's a real possibility that Tenma has headed there as well.
I've got to go there. You have to let me go.
I really must admit this has been an unusual turn of events for me. At first you were someone who only existed in a certain man's delusions. It's true. It's as if you were an imaginary character straight out of one of your many story books. For many years I carried out my investigation compiling only objective data. But lately I did something different. I ignored my methods and looked into that man's delusions. I tugged at the loose ends of this case, mostly for fun. In the Czech Republic, I met a young man who had visited the Red Rose Mansion frequently. That young man was your own son. Even though I've come to this place and you're sitting there right before my eyes, it still feels unreal to me. It really is as if a character from one of your picture books sprang to life.
You escaped and resettled in this town after the fall of the Berlin Wall. What were you trying to escape from? Maybe from people like myself? The orphanage known as 511 Kinderheim only existed because it was part of your plan. That's where you created subjects like me. When you ran away, it was to escape the reality you made. I know what he's up to, and now, Johan's warped plans are being manifested even as we speak. And this quiet town is paying in blood for your sins.
What's happening? I saw a lot of dead people on the way over.
Oh, she's still alive.
Hey, do you have any idea what's going on?
No shot, bro. You know, when she was like, "Oh, I finally found the Prince Charming to take me away from this place," I thought she was obviously talking about Grimmer. But God fucking damn it. Fucking Roberto's got some serious riz, bro. How the fuck? He's not even that charismatic. Like, how does he do this? He can't keep getting away with this.
Are we waiting? Let's get out of town now.
We can't. All transportation in and out of here has been shut down.
Fucking stupid ass Roberto.
Where do you?
How does he do it? How does he do it? How does he just talk a little and then all the women just immediately want to sleep with him? Dude's kind of not even that attractive, not gonna lie.
You go out and then every time you come back to our room, you take another shower.
I wonder why.
The whole town smells of gunpowder, blood, and death. You need to calm down, honey. I've ordered you a pot of tea from the front desk, and that ought to help. It's all right, baby. There's nothing to be afraid of. By the time it stops raining, everything will disappear.
Disappear? What do you mean?
All those those awful memories.
I'll allow you to go to Ruhenheim if you meet 2 conditions. You must allow Dr. Gillen to accompany you. Number 2, you will not be allowed to bring a gun with you.
I won't.
Why?
I don't need it.
I feel like that's just a very bad idea.
If you'll excuse me, I need to get ready to go. Dr. Reichwein, I'll need you to do what we talked about. You yourself and Dieter, Ava, and Karl, Mr. Schuwald and Loda. Everyone that knows Johann must go into hiding. Johann's trying to erase every last memory of himself.
I mean, he tries to, but let's be honest, that's not really possible.
Dieter will see you.
My memories with Dieter, and with you, and with Loda and Karl. My memories with the Fortners, and with Tenma. I have many memories I don't ever want to forget. Even if there are many memories I do want to forget.
But with Johann, it's vital that Johann's memories
should not be erased.
I thought he was taking a taxi here. What the hell happened to that? All of a sudden, he's just here? And he's finding bodies, huh?
A policeman.
Why was he running in the first place? Was he running because he's in the rain, or did he hear gunshots? Is that it?
Save the town. I beg of you.
Tell me, who shot you?
There have been gunfights everywhere. At first, these men with guns quietly snuck their way into town and spread themselves around. Before I or anyone realized what was going on, our own town people had guns and they began shooting each other. I've got to call for help. Help me. I've got to find a way to save the children.
Johann. I remember clearly the first time that I heard that name. It was back in 1995, in the statement of a certain neurosurgeon. Dr. Tenma. You admit that your theory about this case is incorrect now, don't you, Inspector? No. You see, Dr. Tenma is still a very important witness to me. And this Johann is still nothing but a fabrication. A fabrication. I found myself obsessed by that term throughout my so-called vacation. What does a person that exists have to do to become a fabrication? The answer is quite simple. Erase all who knew him. Erase everybody that knows his past. Everything must disappear. Isn't that right, Bonaparte? Exactly like the ending in your picture book. At last he had found a name, but there was no longer anyone around to call him by it. Such a shame, because Johann was such a wonderful name. That could explain what's happening right now in this town. That's what I would do if I...
Oh, please. He's just being like, well, technically, I wasn't wrong. It's just, you know, I was using like the loose interpretation of fantasy, you know. He's just Tenma's, you know, fantasy. Even though, you know, before his theory was Johann is the alternate personality of Tenma, but now it's just a fabrication, I guess. Like, oh, it's just Tenma's fabrication. Johann is just a fabrication of Tenma's mind. Now he's being like, oh, well, you know, technically, you know, you can be a fabrication if no one knows you exist except one person. It's like, bruh. Come on, yeah, you were wrong. You were 100% wrong.
Johan's shoes, because I'm a fabrication as well. After all, I'm not really Neumeier, the man whose name's written in the hotel's ledger, and I'm not really Wolfgang Grimmer either.
Wolfgang?
Actually, I'm nothing, a nobody. I imagine I'll disappear someday, with the person who's taken my childhood memories and my real name.
I've been waiting here, Waiting all this time for my verdict. I am not afraid of death, yet I don't know how to atone for my deeds. I willingly accept whatever happens to me now.
You've been waiting for this. You say you're not afraid to die? Do you have any idea how terrible the things you did really were? Do you understand what it means to destroy a human being's sense of good and evil? Can you even begin to comprehend what happens when you awaken the monster inside each of us? People should know in their hearts that food tastes good. They should always look forward to having picnics in wonderful places on their weekends. They should think that beer tastes good after a hard day's work. People should know.
Bruh, beer doesn't taste good, no matter what day it is. Or how much you worked. Beer tastes like ass. I rest my case.
Oh, they should feel. They're supposed to grieve. From the bottom of their hearts, if they have to bury their own child. I won't let you die. I will see you reveal to the world the identity of the monster that you awakened with your horrible deeds.
Where is Johann now?
I don't know.
All of us know that there is a monster orchestrating this massacre. Now where is he?
I just don't know.
Don't lie to me.
Another gunshot. Is someone here? Can you see me? Look, I'm not holding a gun.
Why would you just... at least put it in your pocket or something. Don't disarm yourself.
It's all right. Don't be afraid. I've come to get you all out of here. You can trust me.
That's what they all say.
It's too dangerous here. You must escape, or none of you will survive. I'll lead you to the path so you can escape through the woods. Let's get moving.
Wait! I know there's this man who's giving orders from the Hotel Bergbach.
I see. That means I'll need more firepower than just my pistol. I found these two outside. So then you bought all 3 of these guns.
But I haven't fired a single shot with them, honestly.
Let me borrow these 2. You stay here and protect this hotel.
What about you? Every person you'll see out there is carrying a gun.
I can tell who's trouble. I'm a detective. Oh.
Nice,
by the way,
nice.
Grimmer, when we're done with all this, I would like to buy you a beer.
Fine by me. Let's make it a good one.
Well, one of them is going to die.
Now, move! Run! Get out of here! You have to survive!
Once again, look at the size of this goddamn town. They act as if like those like 10 children were the only children in the whole town or something. Like if this town was maybe like a quarter of what we see in this picture, you know, like this kind of chunk here, right? Then I would understand. But like this is massive. This is quite big. Tenma definitely got here very fast. I'm surprised. Then again, I suppose they could be doing the, you know, kind of movie magic where you don't really know when certain scenes are taking place. For instance, Nina deciding to go to Ruinheim might have happened before Tenma even got here. Tenma might have been like halfway to Ruinheim by the time Nina starts moving, right? So it's like they arrive a lot quicker than we would expect them to. God damn it, Roberto, man. How the fuck this guy just gets women, you know? Like somehow just, I mean, look at this guy, bro. Dude's an ugly bastard, basically. I mean, would you fuck this? Tell me honestly here. If you're a girl, okay? If you're a female, you know, with a vagina, would you smash this right here? Would you smash? Take out of your mind the fact that you know that this guy is a serial killer, okay? If you didn't know, would you smash this? Let me know, okay? Would you smash this? Because honestly, I don't see it. There has to be some sort of magic at work here. The server admin must have given this guy some magical powers or something. Jesus. Dude's got a magical dick or something. This guy being Franz, I mean... it was pretty obvious because... like, this guy needed to be someone, right? They gave him so much screen time. They had already established that Franz had kind of shaken off his previous life or whatever and come to this town to change everything about his life or something. So I was like, well, Franz should be here, but instead, you know, we have this old guy who's getting a lot of screen time, who seems to be very kind and helpful. And it's always the old, kind, helpful old men who always end up being the villain, or like someone who has a bad past, or someone who has done bad things in the past. A lot of people apparently have died now. I guess Roberto and some of the other guys, probably other serial killers, just going around killing people. That was episode 70 of Monster. I think we have like 4 more episodes to go. We are very close to the finale. I'm really hoping to see a face-off between Johan and Lunge. I think Lunge is definitely one of the more, like, badass characters. You know, I want to see his brain work against Johan's brain. I want to see those two brains, like, fighting. I do wonder what Johan is doing right now. He's probably just sitting in one of those hotel rooms, just sipping on some tea or something. I wouldn't be surprised if he's like literally in that same hotel that they're at with Franz. He's just sipping tea in the other room or something. Regardless, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time in episode 71 of Monster. Until then.